what happened was in the 1940s, 40% of the American population was known to benefit from thyroid supplement, and they had a low oxygen consumption. But a drug company came out with a blood test that was called the protein-bound iodine test, and it seemed like a rational scientific thing to say that if a person had plenty of protein-bound iodine in their blood, their thyroid would be okay, because people knew that an iodine deficiency caused hypothyroidism at that time. So the blood test found that 95% of Americans had plenty of protein-bound iodine. And when I was in school, all of my fat friends with the traditional symptoms of low thyroid had been taught to say, no, I don't have a glandular problem, I'm just lazy and gluttonous. That was passed through the whole culture in the late 1940s and early 50s. Then in the 60s, it turned out that the protein-bound iodine test had essentially no relationship to thyroid function. And now it's a standard textbook point that high doses of iodine can be used to suppress a highly active thyroid. When it turned out that the protein-bound iodine test was proven invalid, it goes up when your estrogen is high, for example, knocking out your thyroid function. New tests were brought to the market actually measuring thyroxine. And what happened was they kept the standard idea that only 5% of the population was hypothyroid, even though the test used to establish that concept was proven completely meaningless. So what we have kept is this doctrine that 95% of the population don't need thyroid. And no matter what kind of test we use, we have to stretch the test to fit the doctrine that only 5% can get thyroid.